Bro, I have been telling you that designer wasn't even worth it for years. For years I've been telling you, yo, go dress from Walmart before you dress from Hugo Boss. And now we come to realize that on top of paying for that overpriced $500 t-shirt that some poor kid in India is only getting paid 2 cents for, now we realize you're funding a whole pedo ring. Bro, designer clothes is just not worth it. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, and it's not giving you the intended purpose you thought. It's overpriced. Look, I'm telling you, bro, I have worked with well over probably 150 manufacturers to date. I understand the industry so well. I've built products. I know what it takes. I know materials. I know where they're sourced. I know how much it takes to actually build the product. Most of the stuff that you're getting from designer clothes, from designer stores, are overpriced, basic $1, $2 t-shirts that they just stamped their logo on and made you believe it was expensive. And then they're paying the workers that did that a few pennies a day. Not even enough for them to live and feed their families. I'm talking pennies in a day. And more importantly, they marked it up 1,000%, laughed in your face, and they did it because they can. Because you'll still buy it, because you think it has value. You think it provides any sort of validation to the world. This takes me to number 2. Let's not even talk about the fact that they've lost their touch. Look, one of the cool things about fast fashion and designer is that they always were at the cusp of design, right? They always kept the trends on high. They were pushing the narrative, but let's be real. Most designer stores, go into any designer store, especially your Balenciagas and all that crap. You go into the store, your Gucci's, etc. When you go in, it's literally the same t-shirt, jacket, jean jacket, etc., except they stamped a new logo on for that season. That was it. It's the same 10 pieces from the last collection with the new logo print for this collection, and then they sell it to you as art for 1,000% markup. So I got to thinking, shoot, am I a victim to my own criticism? I'm the only designer. So then I thought of what I think is a brilliant idea. I, for Essentials, want to actually democratize the design process. I want you guys, who are the consumers of my products, to also have input in the products. I don't think any other brand has ever done this, where the own consumer gets to then dictate how the product should test, feel, fabric, etc. So this is what we're gonna do. Bro, I announced it on my Instagram and on my Discord. Pro members got first dibs, so most slots are already taken. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's already thousands signed up. But you can sign up, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do the last few remaining seats, like the last 10 seats, I'm gonna randomize it. That way we can get most people in. You get to see a link down below. I'm gonna fly you out. I'm paying for the ticket, right? I'm flying you guys out to New York City. If you're already in New York City, you get to just drive, obviously. You're gonna come here to my office. The office is large enough. We have about 30,000 square feet, so we can host about 100 to 200, maybe 300 people. And we're gonna have a lot of people in this office, a lot of minds. And for the first time ever, we're gonna build a collection with subscribers and pro members where you guys, the main guys that shop the product, get to also dictate, all right, this style, no. This fits right. The fabric here, we need to improve this. The color palette here, you guys are gonna be part of the design process, so you get to see the back end of it. You're gonna see all the technical stuff of it as well, because you're gonna design with me, along with me, but more importantly, you're gonna have a say. You're gonna have a say in what product ends up getting produced. And in my opinion, this might end up being the best collection we've ever designed. Imagine 200 Brain Collective, which is the same brain that purchases. So they know what you want. Right? It's the average. You know what you want. You know what you like. You know what fits right. Different body types, different sizes, different skin tone colors. Bro, I'm excited for this. And if you want to be part of it, there's going to be a link down below where you can sign up and I'll fly you out. It's going to be a fun time. Number 3, it doesn't actually last any longer. The reason you should stop buying designer is because, look, I've had designer t-shirts. They'll last you a few washes, no different than a basic $30 t-shirt. Like, they won't last you any longer than a basic t-shirt, and that's the worst part. If you're gonna spend more money, you at least want it to last longer. And this is not to discount expensive items. There's brands like your Brunellos, your Loro Pianas, your Carmina Shoemakers. Yo, I have products from these brands which, yes, are insanely expensive, but they're also made in factories that are respectable, where the workers are being paid a high salary enough to feed their families, and more importantly, the items last. I have a sweater from Loro Piana that's like 3-4 years old. I'm still wearing it. I have Carmina shoes that are about 3 to 4 years old. They still look good. So yes, you're paying $500, $1,000, you're paying all this money, but the point is that they should last you years so you don't have to replace it. But designer isn't giving you that anymore. And that takes me to number 4. It's not even that impressive. Look, I can go to Canal Street here in New York and you can buy every sort of fake you can imagine. Cartier, Gucci, Balenciaga, whatever you want, you can buy there for like 20 bucks. which has lost its impressiveness. To me, it's almost tacky. When I see a dude head to toe designer, logos everywhere, it's just tacky. You know he either spent his entire paycheck on the real stuff, or most of it is fake. Most of it is from DHgate. And at the end of the day, it's removed the luxness from it, and to the point that it's not impressive. And the problem is that most of you are buying it thinking it validates and is impressive to other people. But I'm here to tell you, most people know, yo, it's either fake or you spent all your money on it. Not that impressive. And it ultimately takes you to number 5. It's not even versatile. Because these items are so memorable, you have the big ass logos across the chest, you can't wear it all the time. See, a black t-shirt like this, simple black tee, this is from Essentials, $40, right? Simple t-shirt. I can wear this 3-4 times out of the week. You'll never know it was the same t-shirt. And because it's so basic, right, it's versatile. I could layer a hoodie over it. I could do this. I could tuck it in the next day. And you'll think it's a different piece, or I bought 4 t-shirts of the same color for every day of the week. You'll never know the difference. If this was a Gucci tee with Gucci across the chest, or Balenciaga, I could only wear this once a month. If I were wearing more often than that because it's so memorable, you're going to think, man, that's the only designer tee that man has, and he's wearing that thing on repeat. It's too hard. It's not versatile. It doesn't give you that versatility, especially if you're on a budget. The basic stuff, bro. The basic stuff's where it's at.